Hey, everybody. Welcome to Faith in an Ever Changing World, Encouragement and Hope. And I'm so glad that you could join us today. And I'm excited to introduce to you my guest. I am catching up with Marcus Lowery today. Marcus, it's been a while, a year or so since you have been on. And we talked about God has opened up some doors for him to sing the national anthem at different various places. And so he travels a lot doing that. But when we come back right after the intro, we will learn how God really has opened up these doors of opportunities for him. He is a singer, performer, and traveler. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And we are back. Marcus, if you will, tell us how it all got started.
Well, it all got started probably about 11 or 12 years ago. I sang the national anthem once at a Grasshoppers game in
Uh-huh.
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Mhm.
And pretty much from there, it just took off as I started out at about on an average of 2 to 3 games or events a week. Tried to slow down a little bit, but
Woo!
it's definitely still picking up.
Oh, that is awesome. That's just wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, tell us some of the football games and baseball games that you have been where you've had to travel.
I've performed for the Utah Jazz, the Los Angeles Lakers, the New York Mets, Carolina Panthers, the Carolina Hurricanes. Also, I just recently uh, did 2 bowl tours, and I actually performed at the Duke's Mayo Bowl in Charlotte, and then I actually traveled to Nashville, Tennessee, and performed at the Music
Oh,
City Bowl
my.
also.
Oh my goodness gracious. Now, I guess your family, do they go with you? And
They definitely go with me. That is a must for me. I like
oh,
to travel
yes.
with family.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, now, with all of these opportunities that God has given you, how has faith helped you in doing being obedient to the Lord?
Well, every opportunity, I know it is a God open door.
Mm,
So I never depend on myself um, completely. I know that God has opened that door for me, so I know I trust Him to do what I cannot do. I can
mm.
only be a yielded vessel, but He definitely has to, send the anointing to give me the strength to do what I need to do as far as performing the national anthem.
Right, right, absolutely. And he is so good and faithful, isn't he,
Yes.
to do that for us. Okay, well, now we talked a little bit about what you would be doing in the next little while. You mentioned our home team, Ashboro Blue Comets, here at Ashboro. But in the future, uh, do you have anything lined up, say in the next month?
I actually have an event coming up toward the middle of the month. I'll be traveling to Fayetteville for the professional soccer indoor soccer team, Fayetteville Fury. They've
Mhm.
actually invited me to come to be the anthem singer for the season opener.
Mm. Well, that's great. That's great. Now, what kind of preparations, I guess, do you need in order to do these all this traveling and
It comes with a lot of prayer.
oh
I really
yes,
want
definitely
to pray about it, and I want to definitely be intentional about the invitations that I take.
yes.
I also don't want to miss the opportunities, but at the same time, I want to make sure the
Exactly.
timing is right for every opportunity or invitation that I take.
Yes, intentional. That's a good word to in this new year, to be
Yes,
able to be more intentional in obeying what God is calling us to do. Now, you've also been to NASCAR.
yes, I have. That was an awesome experience. I'd never been to a race before, but again, it was awesome to just be there around the fans, and they have an amazing fan base.
Now, how do you get these opportunities? Do people ask you, or do you pursue
Uh,
opportunities?
a little bit of both. Sometimes I'll ask, or if I have a contact, I'll reach out. Other times, I just ask them to pass my name and information around to different, organizations that might need a national anthem performer.
That's wonderful. Now, and I know too. I think you sing at churches some and other
Yeah,
events.
yes, ma'am. I actually grew up in the church, watching my mom and dad sing in the church choir. Uh,
Oh,
then
yeah.
from there, I actually went. I was in high school and I was in uh, many activities, from singing in show choir to men's ensemble to the drama club, also. And then after that, I got into a community choir, also after high school.
Mhm.
And I've actually just been singing. I asked my mom, what was my earliest age of singing, and she told me 5. So I'm sticking with that.
Wow, since 5 years of age. My goodness, my goodness. Oh goodness. So I guess churches can call you, or if others are having certain events and everything, they can get in touch with you as well in order to book you for
Yes, ma'am.
that
Definitely.
church. Great.
Definitely.
Great. All right. Well, I would like, for those of you who would like to connect or contact Marcus, you can do so on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And I will also uh, put these sites down in the comment section, and so that will be much easier for you to have access to them. Marcus, thank you so much. It's been fun catching up with you, and wow, so much more uh, that God has given you to do in this season, and since the last time we talked. And we'll certainly be in prayer for you as you continue to sing the national anthem or sing at churches and other events. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Janet, for having me. I definitely appreciate you and your prayers.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you all for joining us. And I also want to give a shout out to Abundant TV, just a great network for you and your family. You can see all the episodes of Faith in an Ever Changing World there, as many other shows and events that are on that network. Have faith and look up, friends, where our help comes from. Bye. God bless.